Hello there, and welcome to episode 328 of this series where I play the regions of Europe one by one on GeoGuessr. Doing so in a tennis match format, meaning that in order for me to score points against my imaginary adversary, that I refer to as the game, I have to score 5,000 point rounds in GeoGuessr within the time limits that I have set upon myself. That means that I will have to score 5,000 points within 6 minutes, and also within the total game time of 30 minutes. Every time I do score a 5,000 point round, regardless whether it is within the time limits or not, I knock 2 minutes off the total game time. And if I finish the previous episode with a 5,000 point round, I take 2 minutes off the total game time in the next episode. Now, yesterday I was in Turkey and that didn't go particularly well. So today's episode I'll have the full half hour to my disposal. And I know I will need it because today we are going doing one of those episodes where I will be heading into a territory that is being run by a European country, but not within Europe. We are going to Polynésie, française, or French Polynesia, which is in the Pacific Ocean, and this will most likely be a bit of a bother. Yeah. So what are we dealing with? We are dealing with 4,167 square kilometers of land and lakes, and we have 278,786 people, which is fairly impressive. And the capital of the whole thing is the city of Papeete. That lies here on... It should be down here, shouldn't it? Yep. In Tahiti. Which has about a tenth of the total population of the area, which is 26,500 people. And they're spread out over these sort of chains of islands here. And I'm not looking forward to this, I have to be honest. We've had trouble in the Caribbean before, and that episode on Pitcairn was not really encouraging either. So, we'll take it for what it is and just see whether we can get any points at all. So, I'm leading the current match 2 games to nil. No, sorry, it's 2 sets to nil, but I'm down 1 game. Down 1 game to love in the 3rd set, as we're starting the next game. I don't know how to feel about this, but yeah, let's give it a go. People have given it a go, and someone has even given it a good go. So that's not promising. Right. How do we deal with this? So we got the Pacific over there. We're running on an ATV on some island. Which one we have yet to figure out. Okay. There's no sign of habitation down there. Let's see if we can find any inhabited area. A populated area, rather. And we got the ocean again, or at least we got clouds. Yeah, so we got the ocean down there too. And there is a power source on this island at least. And the footage is really glitchy. Come on. That looks like possibly a town, or a settlement at least. So, let's see. I guess we could conceivably be on Tahiti. I mean, we're very high up. So let's It's an assumption we can run with for the time being. What does it say on the logo on this thing? Tahiti 360. Right. And it moves at an absolute snail's pace. I go northwest, and so as we're looking northwest now, I sort of have a feeling that we won't be going much further, because either there's a absolute hellish climb here, or the end of the road. But we've got to be somewhere. Got to be somewhere in this area. The question is, how far up the mountain can we drive? And look at this, it looks like we've just gone straight down into the ocean to the west. Oh, wait. So are we looking across to... Yeah, that must be Moorea. Okay, so let's use that as a guide for now. So we're looking just south of the southern end of Moorea. So let's say that's the margin, and let's plonk a marker down here-ish. Let's see, is there any sort of trail up here? Well, I have a feeling. We're on some sort of path that isn't showing on the map. So, but we are somewhere up here. Of that I am fairly certain. And you can see there's buildings going all the way up. So, and I just wish we'd stuck with the ATV. And I also wish I had some sort of inkling about the general location we were at on the island. Well, I sort of have an inkling, but I don't know if I'm too far up there. Let's go back and see if there's anything on top here. There's got to be something. Probably going to be a couple of kilometers off when I decide to put the marker down. This is agonizing. When I want to find something, just anything, because there are stuff up here. There is stuff up the mountain. Up the stuffed up mountain. Come on. But this is going so slow that I think I'm going to wing it. I don't like winging it. But let's say that we're somewhere up here. Let's go with that. That wasn't too bad. Oh, I'm fairly pleased with that, even though, of course, it means I'm level 15. Still got 30 minutes on the clock, though. No. Okay, I'm going to the proper road for once. And it seems like we might be on Tahiti again. This time we got the ocean to the south. Okay. Well, we're not exactly able to move at speed, but that is pretty much the case with everywhere in the Pacific on GeoGuessr. Okay, so we are in some community on what appears to be on the south side of the island. There's a promontory. Could we be... We got a couple of options, and I like the idea of this one. Let's see if we can find anything that has a name. No, we're not there. There aren't many places that would fit, though. We have these. Like that one, maybe. Or... yeah. Unless we're on Bora Bora, but I don't think we are. Let's see, that's... where's that again, then? That's over here. No, not on Bora Bora. Well, it's somewhere on Tahiti. Let's go back where we were. So we are going straight east, and oh, grumble. And there is a beach of sorts there. I just wish I could get an open view towards the sea. Oh, now there's a clue. We're not there. And that's due north. We're not there either. Interesting. Could we be... I don't think we're there. How about here? Doesn't fit though, but it was a nice notion. And we go straight east. And there's nothing but the Pacific. And as we look south, there's land jutting out towards the east. And where on earth would that be? Let's go on. Slowly but surely. There's a big ass lagoon here. So I'm starting to think that we're not on Tahiti after all. Could we be in Moorea? Most likely not. How about the islands over here then? Here's a couple of things that could make a little more sense. Although we're not there. But actually... yeah. This is it. This is it. Now we are... we should be about there. No, we should be about here. Ta-da! Ha! Actually got a hit in French Polynesia. How about that? And I did it within time as far as I So, 28 minutes on the clock. Okay, can we get more? Yes, I did it within time. Okay, so now we got the sea off to the southwest. We got some islands over there. Same company again. And this time we got bits of island jutting off everywhere. Looks to be a reef far out as well. We got a promontory to the west as we're heading north. Wait. As we look southwest, there is no land. Only breakers. South to southwest, there's no land. We are now heading westwards. We could possibly be on Moria again. What does it say over there? Don't swim with the sharks, eh? Ah. Oh. Okay. No surveillance, no monitoring. Now. Restaurant L'Escale de France. And not the hay. Not the hay. We're moving northwest. Let's say that we're over here. Could well have been. Yeah, the thing is that if we are on Tahiti, and then there is, in that case, there's an island missing. That one. So one more time. So this was called Not the Hay. As we look north, or rather westwards, there's no island to be seen. So it's very likely that we are somewhere here. Not the Hay. For now, though, that will remain a mystery. Let's see. Not exactly a pier, but then as we look south, there's a promontory jutting out. And that doesn't fit with either, does it? Doesn't really work with Tahiti, does it? And it certainly doesn't work well with Moorea either. So then, okay, let's move on. How about Bora Bora? There's not really much about Bora Bora that suggests that. No. So unless we're over here, which we probably aren't. How about any of these other two islands? That's way too wriggly. Okay, now we have these. These are like barely visible. And these are just tiny atolls. And then over here, I doubt we're on either of these, so this is turning into a bit of a mystery. I'm still inclined to believe that we are on Moorea. But then I just don't get where on Moorea we could be yet. Moorea. Okay, so we go northwest and now we go north again. Any sign would be very welcome. Moving at a snail's pace, but I can survive that for now. But yeah, not brimming with names of places. Notehei is the only place the only business we found the name of so far. And that was too far off to read. Although, yep, not legible. But then we go north and we're turning slightly northeast. That's got to be a little significant. I still like the idea of this area. Can't shake it. We could, of course, possibly have been here as well. Those are the only areas that sort of. But that was the thing, that we were looking south and we saw a promontory to the south. Okay. And now, okay, let's get our bearings now. So we're moving northeasterly. We've got a lot of island here. Are we over here, maybe? That might work. That might conceivably work. Let's say that we were somewhere in this area. We just need a road to make a rather distinct. Well, if we were in this area, then we must have been here. And we were not. So we are on a bit of road where we are very close to the water. And I have nowhere that matches. Where on earth are we? No, we're not here either, because the coast does not match at all. So we are on one of these two islands. So what am I missing? There's something really, really, really significant I'm missing. I would love to find the name of one business. Just one. That says loud and clear that this is us. This is our name. But it kind of seems like we're in a very sort of private residential area. Or stretch the road. I can't for the life of me figure out where we are. Here's something. Which I can't read. Cimetière Vai. Okay, so there is a cemetery here. Vaini or something. Could that be over here at Vaiana? No, I keep coming back here, but I have no idea. I am so utterly stumped right now. But I still want to go on this way because we have a lot of island up ahead. So the big puzzler is that we're moving so close to the water. And most of the stretches of road that I see on the map have houses between the water and the road. And then quite a lot of them. And unfortunately the footage is sufficiently blurry to be very hard to glean any proper information out of. And there are small bars pretty much wherever you move. Now it looks like we're coming up to a larger community. We're still moving northwest and we still have a piece of island jutting out. We're not here. I think we can rule that out. We're also not here. I believe we can rule that out as well. So this would sort of make sense, but it doesn't. This would also sort of make sense, but it doesn't. Is the compass correctly aligned? That is the next question. It would be weird if it was wrong on a vehicle that's moving. We have seen single locations that have been 180 degrees wrong on the compass, but so unless they have calibrated the compass completely wrong when they put the car in motion, then I'm missing something very, very obvious somewhere. Hinari, didn't I see Hinari somewhere? No, it was Ha'apiti. Hinari. Oh. Gonna be a lot of points to the game, this. Moving north. Would be lovely if they had the name of a place, a site, or something. Well, this is actually worse than moving around in the Caribbean. And now I'm down by the sea again. I still won't let this go. But the thing is, you see that there's almost always stuff between the sea and the road. And okay, let's put a checkpoint here and return to start. Go the opposite way. So yeah, coming up on a promontory on the towards the south as we're moving southeast. That rock. What does it say? Vairao? Is that what it says? Vairao. Or is it Vanira? Nope, that's definitely not Vanira. It's a shame that it wasn't. Vairao. Now we're getting somewhere. Vairao. Are we? There's the Notehei, finally. Okay. How far ahead was that? So coming around the corner. That could well be this corner. And now we're coming up on the Notehei. It's... Come on. Isn't it? Yeah, here it comes. Here's the Notehei. That means we're somewhere here. We're here. No! Blast. All that time just to miss. Ah, crap. Sorry. 28 minutes still on the clock, but that will have gone past. Still 2 rounds to play. Oh man. Okay, this is not... This must be Bora Bora, isn't it? I think we might be on this road here. Let's see, we're moving north. Well, that does not work. So I could be wrong about being on Bora Bora. Wait a minute, coming up on an intersection, are we? 150 meters. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Well, this has to be on Bora Bora, right? So we could actually be heading along this stretch of road, could we? Because there's no other island. I mean, there's no interior roads. This not on Tahiti, and this must be on Bora Bora. So let's at least run with the assumption that this is Bora Bora, and that we, for instance, were on that road. Because we're moving, no, actually we're moving northwest. So, yeah, that's a little odd. Not to mention a little off. Okay, Opua Pu'ohine. 16 kilometers to Tapuatea. And we're still assuming historic site, and that is Opua, southeast to east. Pu'ohine. Pa'o. That road, which direction is it going? It's going south. If there is, no, there's not another road here, so this is not the intersection we're at least. So, how are we on that one? Well, let's keep on going. So it's a river here, which is rare enough. And we're with the Tahiti 360 again. And we're moving just shy of northwest. Well, if this isn't Bora Bora, what could it be then? Well, I guess we could be... Was there a sign? CFPA. Well, I guess it's possible that we could be up at Nukuhiva. But that does not seem likely. That is not a road. Let's see, I'll have a look at Hiva Oa. What was the name again? Was it Pua? No way, this is the place. No, I don't see that happening. But then again... Oh, we're turning that way. I got tricked by something here. Let's see. And now we're going very northeasterly. Interesting. back to Bora Bora. Let's see now. Yeah, we're not on Bora Bora. That is increasingly evident. So then, let's move back to Hiva Oa. A hard time believing that's where we are. I definitely don't believe that one. Then was this Puamau or whatever. And that, yeah, but we're not going in the right direction for any of that. Going northeast to somewhere. And I have no idea where. It's lush at least. And the game is gonna be 2 love up by the end of this episode. So we got habitation. Now let's see. Can we get a better read of that sign? Of Paaroa. Rajatea Ruutia Huahine Paaroa. Where is that? Well, I'm as stumped as you are. Pow. Wait a minute. Wasn't Pow the name of the place? So the roads don't match though. That's the... So go north. Slowly. Take it forever. So far we haven't spotted the ocean at all. And we've gone past the botanical park of some sort. So if we are on Moorea, we should have been somewhere around here then. But no, it doesn't. Just no. It's just nowhere. A lot of nowhere. This is sort of nowhere that leads nowhere. Okay, now we're in a community of sorts. I just wish that this third-party photography wouldn't be so. Now we're getting some sea. Is it the sea? That's the next question. It is an outlet to the northeast. Well, Tahiti doesn't have any of those. How about Bora Bora? Nothing that would fit. That I here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Yes. Yeah, this has got to be where we are. So, yes, we're down here somewhere. Let's see. Looking northwards. What? Was this really where we started? Ah, yes, okay. The compass is not correctly calibrated here. I think I can say that with a fair bit of certainty. Well, hang on, don't get too high on yourself just yet. Somewhere down there, aren't we? Yeah. There we go. Well, 1540. That's... And 26 minutes on the clock. Not that anyone cares, because I'd rather drop the final point as well. No. Oh. Right. Okay. One single tiny island. Now part of an atoll somewhere. Yeah, definitely an atoll. Okay. Now, that could be anywhere. And I have a feeling, let's just start by eliminating these things. It's not that one. Nor that one. Nope, not even as an airport. And this one's too big. And that one's also too big. I if there is any sort of habitation on this thing. Well, and there actually is. It looks like there might be an airstrip over there. So in that case, we move on to these things. And let's just have a look around. Let's just see if we, first of all, let's just see if we can find one with an airstrip. We got Tatakoto. Let's see, what do we have here? We have an island sort of to the southeast. Could be this one. When we turn around to the east, there is nothing like that. Although there is a lagoon. And the airport tower is off to the northwest. That does not work. So we're probably not at Takatoko, or whatever it was called. We are not at Paraoa. How about this one? Nope, doesn't seem to have anything. Nor Manohangi. Nor Hao or Amano. Hikueru. No, not enough land. Yeah, there's no shortage of atolls here. Well, that was too solid. And that one's not. We got the Rangiroa, which is definitely isn't. We're not in Niao. How about Manihi? There's an airport over there. But nah. And they are sort of all oriented the wrong way. How about this one? No, but that felt very close. Not in Puka Puka. How about Fangatao? No. Fakahina? No. Not even had a road going around it. Then there was Araroia. No, that's the one they've been using for nuclear explosions, isn't it? Raraka? No. 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 There's a lot of no here. That's the best candidate I've had so far, but it doesn't look right. It does not look right. I feel like I've checked out most of the... Maybe this one. No. And no. That sort of ends the list of likely candidates. We haven't checked this. Yeah, I disqualified that because of lack of islands to the east, but I don't know. If we are here, still doesn't quite fit what I'm seeing, but gonna take a punt. Say we're here. Oh no. Okay. No, that's not right. That's not right at all. That one is way off. It's definitely not in Rangiroa, because there's where's the airport we saw? Where are the islands? This is definitely not the right position. It's probably not where I put it, but that was off. Well, that's a risky run with these maps when you have to handpick locations, and you're basically just left in the hands of whoever took the photo and plonked it on the map, getting it right. And that we definitely did not get right. Anyways, that's love 2 for the match. And, well, I guess I should be fairly happy of getting the first 4 pretty close, but oof, that took a long time. So, yeah. That is episode 328 in the bag. Please check in tomorrow for episode 329. Let's hope for something that is a little more easy to handle. Until then, bye-bye.